Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked all the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down.
Trouble, 38. Ready. Black 40. Drill, 52. Set, huh?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is caught. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Green Bay Packer.
Here we go.
Play action this time with Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Rodeo Dobbs from 4 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Silver, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, Silver. Hey, thumbs up, alert. You on now.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63. Back, crown left, Yeti.
Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Black 40. Ready?
Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jahad Campbell from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 19.
Ready, ready. 52, boom. Go red. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Ready. Down. Set.
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Love now. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Ready.
To the air again, Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
45.
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Go Silver, ready? Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one downfield for Dotson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 46 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Texans 10. Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, set, go.
Throwing. Love. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Ready, ready. 10, claws raised. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to get that's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Great. Hey! Anyone, crowd left Yeti! Crowd left Yeti! Hey! Hey, thumbs up, alert!
He'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Hey, easy, 63, alpha.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, back. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now on their play ball and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
No touch. And anyone, crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Great. Snap. Hey, 180.
Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarter.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Packers 13.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready?
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 42 yards rushing for him now. And he's carried the ball just 5 times. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. First and 10 here. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, the tight end.
Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
10 black. Ready?
On second and 10. Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Jahad Campbell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Down. 60 red. 6 chalk. 17. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Love. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Come on, set. 50 green. Claws 10. Hut, hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with